Welcome back to the Dr. Glidden Show. So happy to be here. It is Friday, January 29th. Can you believe that January is almost gone? And that's a pretty exciting time around here because that means that the little bit of warm weather that we get every year is quickly approaching. And this year has gone really quickly, I got to say. It's been a busy year for the Dr. Glidden Show, dealing with people, answering questions, and watching people recover their health. It's great, I tell you. And we got a lot of interesting topics today. We're going to talk about the dreaded Zika virus. We're going to talk about fat Barbies. Stick around. Have we got Mike in Ottawa?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, that's good, I
morning.
guess. How you doing?
I'm surviving, I guess. I'm still alive. I don't know. I mean, the winter was not too bad this year so far, so I hope I didn't just jinx it. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but 2 days ago we were plus 5 degrees, so.
Yeah, that's because I paid my global warming tax.
Oh, yeah, yes. The concept of those global warming taxes makes total sense. See, the more money they take from us, the more that somehow the Earth's temperature is going to change again. And the science behind it is so sound. It's amazing. I never thought of it before. I never thought that paying money to a government for them to put in their pockets would somehow change the environment. But, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. The scientists say so.
So what they need to do is take those dollar bills and sew them together and, put them up in the stratosphere to block the sun. I think that makes the most sense out of anything. Now, I just got a note from John, our board operator at GCN, and big thanks to John for taking care of the show. These are the unsung heroes of GCN, without which the show would not go on. So everybody out there, give a big clap for John and all those guys in there. And John's telling me that Tank in Texas waited a full hour yesterday to get on the show and wasn't able to. So you know what? We're going to go talk to Tank in Texas. Tank, how you doing?
Oh, this is indeed an honor to be able to talk to you.
Well, the honor's all mine, Tank, and might I say, you've got the coolest name I've ever heard. I used to have a friend named Frank, and Frank was from Ghana, and we used to call him Frank the Stank Tank.
I got that. I was a boxer in the Marine Corps.
Nice.
Dr. Glidden, if I may, very quickly, Doc Wallach invited me and my wife to lunch back in 1999, and that's when we got involved. And Dr. Milan turned around and gave us our product on that day, and we got involved since then. We had all of our health concerns reversed. We both had heart disease and you name it, many other things. And then I put a book out, Essential Nutrition, which did it adequately. And then I was asked by the Veterans Administration to give wellness classes here in Dallas-Fort Worth area. But I didn't take care of myself. I had a passion for ice cream and thought I was taking all the best stuff you can possibly take. I can go ahead and take all the bad stuff as well. It backfired on me. Back last March, I started getting dizziness. I started losing weight. And after numerous tests and whatever, the doctors couldn't figure out why I was getting diabetic neuropathy. They diagnosed me with diabetes again, which was cured a long time ago. And then I started asking them, and I said, well, I'm losing my veins and I'm losing my blood vessels, and I'm really concerned about losing, all of the cholesterol, because then I'm not going to go ahead and build my myelin, and the myelin is going back. Is there anything that can do it? And, of course, doctors don't like to hear that. Yeah. And so I had all the tests done. My tests came back beautifully. And they said, I don't know what's wrong with you. And then finally I was told by one surgeon that because I had decaying teeth really bad, that toxins and whatever were working its way not down through the stomach where the immune system could take care of it as it goes through the system and whatever, but going back directly into the bloodstream. through the mouth and whatever, and they recommended to have the teeth removed. I had them removed a month ago, and I'm starting to feel somewhat better, even though I lost 48 or 50 pounds. I have neuropathy, and I'm not sure I'm doing right. I heard your report yesterday on yoga. I don't know if I and my wife should be doing yoga, and if so, I'm 75. What is the name of that book or whatever I can get on yoga? And then what can I do for the neuropathy pain? And should I exercise at my age? I'm done yapping now.
Well, okay, here's the deal, Tank. I am not Dr. Glidden. I'm his fill-in guy every Friday. My name is Mike Phillip. I've been working with Dr. Glidden for a long time. And off the top of my head, I don't recall the name of that book. And I don't have an opinion on yoga because I've never done it. Dr. Glidden is the expert yogi in the house here, but he is away today. So if you want to have any questions on yoga answered, you can get back in touch with him. Now, you mentioned that you're liking the ice cream. Do you find yourself craving sugar?
That's probably it. Yeah, I've given it up,
Yeah.
But I still take, little things like a cookie here and there and whatever, and then a candy bar here and there. Yeah, I'm
right.
The sugar.
Okay, so you've been doing longevity for a long time, and this stuff started cropping up on you again. How much are you? So you got rid of your diabetes. They told you you had it again.
Right.
I'm assuming that you've been using the healthy blood sugar pack this whole time. Would that be correct?
You name it, I'm using it, and I'm doing a double dosage a day.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I would stick with that program, okay?
Uh-huh.
And it sounds like you've had an improvement in the last little while since you had your teeth removed. And so stick with it. What I want you to do is call back in the second week in February because Dr. Glidden is on holidays, and I'm going to be hosting the show all next week. Now, my co-host Mike has been sitting back listening. Mike, what do you got to say to Tank here?
Hi, Tank.
Hello there.
Hello. So you had basically rotting teeth and the infection went into your bloodstream. Is that basically what happened?
That's it.
Yeah. So basically what's happening is the sugars, along with possibly a calcium deficiency. So, I mean, if you've still been eating gluten and stuff like that, because you said you've been trying to do a lot of the good, but you've also still been doing a lot of the bad, right?
Some of the bad, now.
Yeah?
Before I was doing a lot of the bad, but lately just some of the bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, all this stuff built up over time, right? So this is built up, if not over months, then possibly years, especially with tooth decay. So what happened was your teeth were rotting due to a combination of a calcium deficiency and little acids that the bacteria in your teeth will start to secrete when you feed them sugar. So you feed this bacteria sugar, any form of sugar. I don't care if it's a potato or if it's your sugar in your coffee or if it's fruit. So these bacteria will start to eat these sugars, and they'll secrete this acid. They'll kind of like spit it out and crap it out all over your teeth, and that starts to rot away your teeth. And then bacteria gets in there, and as soon as the teeth start to really rot, it's difficult to get the bacteria out. So what happened was, you most likely have a infection that went into your bloodstream. You definitely want to look into colloidal silver, okay? These are just in terms of the infection because you probably still have the infection circling through your system. Even though you're getting a little bit better, you might want to look into getting on colloidal silver, oil of oregano. You have that?
Yeah, okay. Oil of oregano.
Oil of oregano and garlic supplements. Okay? You might want to just, I'm not sure. Mike, does Longevity have a Keolic or a garlic supplement?
I don't believe so, but I've bought them locally myself in the past, and I mean, you can get a good garlic supplement anywhere, really. And sometimes, there once in a while you got to go outside of Longevity. I mean, it happens. But yeah, Mike's right. The colloidal silver, put a drop of the oil of oregano under your tongue and leave it for at least a full minute to allow it to absorb into your bloodstream, and it's a great natural antibiotic. And this might take a little bit of time, Tank, but I'm pretty sure that you can recover from anything. I have faith in that as being a fact, and it's just going to take a little bit of time, and you're going to have to stay away from the sugar. I think that Mike's right on the money there. That's a source of a lot of your problems, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're going to slap my hand the next time I reach for an Oreo cookie?
Yeah, I got long arms, man. I'm going to reach down to Texas. And
okay.
Mind you, used to be a boxer in the Marines, and at 75, I'm guessing you could probably still take a lot of guys.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, this is good.
Hey, Tank, I have a suggestion for you.
Okay.
So there's a sweetener called xylitol, okay? Xylitol, okay? And there's also another one called erythritol. Now, anything with OL at the end, xylitol, sorbitol, erythritol, those things, those are called polyols or sugar alcohols. Now, they're not sugar, nor are they alcohol, okay? They're plant-created sugars, well, sweeteners, we could say, because they're generally calorie-free. They will not spike your blood sugar. They are also somewhat antibacterial. Now, I suggest you look into maybe making sugar-free cookies yourself, or even you can make peanut butter cookies using just peanut butter, eggs, xylitol, and a little bit of vegetable oil. You can actually make peanut butter cookies like that, so they'll be practically zero carb. So you can have a bunch of those.
I hear the music, and that means we're out of time for this segment. And we got Liza in Dallas, Michael in Connecticut, and Amanda in California or Canada. I can't tell. But we'll be back to take your calls after this.
Why be held hostage by your wireless carrier for 2 years? What if you had no contract, no activation fees, no hidden costs, tracking, tracing, harvesting customer data, or draconian gimmicks, all on the nation's best 4G LTE network? Introducing Pix Wireless. Bring your phone and other qualifying devices to Pix and choose a plan starting at only $14 a month. Get connected now. Call or click 1-866-267-2056 or pixwireless.com. Spelled P-I-X, wireless.com. Pick Pix and get connected today.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom106.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom, the number 106.com. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom106.com.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
Let's go over to Michael in Connecticut. He wants to talk about hemorrhoids. Awful stuff. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you not great, but we've got a connection. So you want to talk about hemorrhoids, Mike?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a very funny, good topic to talk about. But, yeah, I had a hemorrhoid last Sunday, and it agonized me all week, and apparently, I guess it burst or something yesterday, and I was bleeding for it's been a day now, and I'm just wondering what I can do. When do I decide that it's just bleeding too long? It's not a lot of blood right now. Initially it was, but I don't know what to really do for it.
Okay, Mike, I got it. Listen, do you have, incidentally, is your hair graying rapidly, and do you have varicose veins as well?
Not rapidly, but I noticed I do have some varicose veins, and I'm off and on the product, so I want to go back on the products, and I just made an order yesterday. I ordered extra selenium, and going to do extra not the EFAs. I can't take the EFAs, but the other ones. But I don't know. I think maybe possibly that might be the issue. I do have varicose veins.
Yeah. Okay. So how did I know that? I'll tell you how. Because all of those things, hemorrhoids, varicose veins, graying hair, lack of pigment in the skin, all can be traced back to a copper deficiency. And you were right to order extra selenium because the cofactor to selenium is copper, and that is going to be your best source of it. Also, the plant-derived minerals contain 200 micrograms of copper per ounce, and you just need to get that in you. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but you will notice things getting better if you stick to it and stick to the diet. Like you said, you've been on it and off it and on and off, and that's not how it works. A guy's got to maintain these things, and if you've already been suffering from these problems, which can be traced back to the copper deficiency, you've got to keep putting it in you every single day. How much do you weigh, Michael?
I'm about 180 and I'm 5'11".
Yeah, all right. So 3 bottles of Ultimate Selenium per month and 2 ounces of plant-derived minerals every single day. And not only that, Mike, but you got to stay away from that 12 bad food list, specifically gluten. All right?
Right. I've been gluten-free for almost 2 years. So I'm
good
with that.
Good.
But what about the bleeding? Is it, I don't know what to do. It just keeps bleeding right now.
Well, you're obviously going to have to patch it up with something. I mean, with a gauze or something, but it's just going to take a little bit of time before this all heals itself up. Mike, have you got any suggestions?
Yeah, I would say you might want to go down to, well, I buy mine at Walmart. I'm not sure if you have a Walmart or any kind of store near you, but
there's Walmarts everywhere.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true. So there's products that you can get, I would just go for as close to organic as possible. I buy a product called Jason Aloe Vera Gel, okay, Jason, and that aloe vera gel, I actually use it not for hemorrhoids, I use it for coffee enemas, okay, to lubricate the tip of the thing, but it's the same region, right? It's going up my butt. So what you might want to do is you might want to get some aloe vera gel, okay, a good quality organic one, thick consistency, and you might want to, I know this might sound awkward, but you might want to buy a panty liner, okay, and toss that in your underwear, and then put a big fingerful amount on the hemorrhoid, okay. I don't know if you're using any kind of preparation H. I wouldn't use any kind of preparation H or anything like that when you have a popped hemorrhoid, but I would go ahead and use the aloe vera gel, okay, thick amount, and put it right on there, and then go ahead and wear your underwear, and just change that up every day, twice a day.
Okay, I hear the music. I got to cut you off. We're going to go over to Amanda and Liza and Sadie after this hard break. Thanks for the call, Michael. We're going to talk to Amanda in California. Can you hear me, Amanda?
Yes, I can. Hi, Dr. Glidden.
This is not Dr. Glidden. This is his co-host, Mike Phillip. I fill in for him every Friday and whenever he's on holidays. But it says here you are battling with some liver issues, and we've got a lot to say about that. But first, I would like to hear your story. What's going on, Amanda?
Yeah, well, I talked to Dr. Glidden twice. I called last week because I was having some extreme constipation. It's been 5 months, and I've seen like 8 doctors in 6 months, and I am down to like barely 90 pounds and barely moving because I can barely eat. So it's really bad. But he told me to go. I had just had a baby. He told me to go see a chiropractor because it's possible.
I remember your call, Amanda. I remember that.
Yeah, so I did. I seen the chiropractor, and he my tailbone was kind of up against crossed into my bowel, like my rectum area.
So he was right.
He moved it. Yeah, he was. He was right on the money. And now, since then, I was barely getting stool out. And when I eat a lot of fat, when I eat like fat, because I was breastfeeding at the time, when I eat fat, I get really like my digestion is very sluggish, and I have some internal hemorrhoids that I cannot go to the bathroom. I can't eat because it's almost like my rectum doesn't expand. I try putting oil there, and then they kind of like want to prolapse, or it's just like internal hemorrhoids. They just will not go away.
Yeah, okay. So have you gotten did Dr. Glidden recommend, I don't recall from the previous call earlier in the week, but did you get your hands on the root beer belly and some enzymes?
I didn't get it. He didn't say enzymes. I do have root beer belly.
Okay, so the root beer belly, if you're taking 1 a day, take 3 a day. 3 times a day.
Okay.
All right, take 3 a day. Get yourself some enzymes. All right. Actually, Infowars.com over at Alex Jones's site, they have a great product called OxyClean, which is great for clearing out blockages in your intestinal tract. So that's something that you might want to look at. Mike has got some great suggestions as well. Mike, what do you got for this?
Hi there. So, right before the break, I mentioned that I use aloe vera gel for coffee enemas. Now, you definitely want to look into enemas. Okay, if you're having any kind of polyps or any kind of hemorrhoids or anything like that, that means you're not getting properly cleaned out. So, have you ever done an enema before?
Yeah, I was doing them for 2 months back to back, and because the doctor had told me to try that. The GI told me to stop doing it, but I was doing that, and I think one time I actually cut myself. Like, I think I didn't like the enema bucket. I think the tube was too big or something, but it's been a lot of just enemas and laxatives, and now my electrolytes are so unbalanced. I'm drinking like 7 different waters because one water makes me feel like I have like too much sodium in me. Like, it's just really messed up, really. Like, I've tried enemas. I guess I can try again because my rectum area, my lower back is hurting, and I know I'm not getting stool out of me, and that's what I'm becoming very worried about.
You might want to do either basically a high enema, which is where the liquid goes really, really high in you. You might want to try one of those. Have you ever tried Epsom salts, drinking Epsom salts?
No.
Have you ever tried that?
No.
Okay, well,
my husband,
magnesium...
but I never tried it.
Hey, what, sorry?
I said, no, my husband drinks that for stuff, but I never tried it.
Yeah, so you might want to try taking a teaspoon of Epsom salts. Make sure it says magnesium sulfate USP. Okay, so make sure it's not like the scented Epsom salts. But just go to Walmart or whatever and buy a big container of just plain Epsom salts. Take 1 teaspoon and mix it in 1 cup of warm water and chug it down. And then wait 10 minutes. Take another teaspoon, put it in a cup or a cup and a half or 2 cups of warm water. Stir it up really well and chug it down. And then every 3 hours, I'd say you might want to try 1 teaspoon. Every 3 hours, just try it for 2 days. And usually what happens is within the first 3 doses, you're gonna, it's like Drano, okay? It's gonna drain your system, so you're gonna go to the bathroom. Now, if you don't go to the bathroom within the first, I'd say 4 hours, 5 hours, okay, hold off a little bit on the Epsom salts, and then wait until you actually have to go. Now, what you can do is you can take the Epsom salts, and if you didn't go within 5 hours, go ahead and do an enema, okay? Now, are you using a small rectal syringe, kind of like a small turkey baster, or are you using like the enema bags that you hang on the door handle, or what exactly did you use for those 2 months?
I was using an enema bucket. It was kind of like the one you can hang. It was just a bucket I got from a natural health store. The tube was just so huge on that one, and I think I also cut or scraped my rectum, and so then I got scared and didn't use it anymore because then I was swollen.
You might want to go to a just a normal pharmacy and pick up what they call a rectal syringe. It looks like a little bulb, like a turkey baster head, okay, and it's got a small tube. It's like half the thickness of your pinky finger, and use lots of aloe vera gel or sexual lubricant or anything that's as close to natural as possible. You don't want to use like a silicone-based product. You could use vegetable oil or coconut oil. Like lube up your hole and lube up the tube and then go to town. But you don't have to put it in too far. It only has to go in, 1 or 2 centimeters. Like it doesn't even have to go more than an inch. So I do them like every 2 days. So I mean I'm very well experienced in it. And I tell you straight up,
I'm just worried about like the like if you look at the outside market, it's totally. It doesn't. I guess it looks normal. It looks kind of sucked in, but then when you kind of open it, along the entire walls are swollen. So that's been a problem with me going because it's like blocking everything. So that's
okay. So then, when you're going to do an enema, if you're going to do an enema, get aloe vera juice. Hey, Mike, what's the aloe vera juice? The Walmart one, the big bulk bottle. Fruit of the Earth. Fruit of the Earth.
Fruit of the Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. So Fruit of the Earth makes a good aloe vera juice. I buy it at Walmart here in Canada. So you might want to check that and just do your enemas using Fruit of the Earth or any kind of good aloe juice. Anything that you can get in bulk for cheap. And
what about
what the aloe will do?
You prefer a gel or a juice? Because I have.
No, not the gel. The gel you use as a lubricant. The gel you use as a lubricant so that you don't rip your bum apart. And then you use the aloe vera juice, and you could put probiotics in the actual aloe vera juice. If you have probiotic capsules, okay, I know you have the root beer belly stuff, which is like a premium one. You can also pick up some cheap probiotics from your drugstore or whatever is the cheapest one, and just open up a bunch of capsules, and you can mix that in your aloe vera juice when you're doing your enemas. So that'll replenish the probiotics instantly, and the root beer belly would go a long way to help repair that stuff as well. You might want to give that a try for a week or 2 and see how that goes. Aloe vera juice enemas and Epsom salts.
Okay. And what kind of implant am I looking for? Like any kind? I know like I said, I think I overate at one time a lot of oil because I was trying to, someone told me if I eat a lot of oil as breastfeeding exclusively that I can kind of up the fats in my breast milk. And that's when I really noticed a load of issues. My digestion is so sluggish, like my blood sugar level drops, and I just digests very slow. You know, and when it gets there, it just sits.
Sounds like a gallbladder problem or a liver problem. So you might want to look into doing a gallbladder cleanse, usually involving lemon juice, apple juice, and Epsom salts. You might want to just look online for gallbladder cleanses, and you might want to buy something called lecithin. Lecithin, as well as whatever the digestive enzymes are that, I guess it's Ultimate Enzymes with Youngevity? Is that the one, Mike?
Ultimate Enzymes, yeah.
Yeah, so Ultimate Enzymes
HCL,
and get some.
Are those bad? HCL?
No, you can go ahead and use them. If you're not getting any heartburn from it, go ahead.
Okay.
You know, HCL will reduce your chances of heartburn, but I mean, sometimes people overdo it. So if you're getting any kind of weird acidity afterwards, then just reduce it a little bit. But yeah, you can use hydrochloric acid. You can use apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, I noticed my eyes are a little yellowish. My eye doctor would ask me about my liver. It was
yellow. Yeah, that's hepatic problems most likely. So your whites are turning yellow, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might want to learn about coffee enemas and doing aloe vera enemas. You'll want to alternate one aloe vera enema and then one coffee enema, and do at least one coffee enema every day. Do it on your left side. And normally they want you to do it on your right side so that it just holds it in your colon, but I'd say probably do your coffee enema on your left side primarily so that you also get a cleansing of your intestines as well, not only the liver, but that's not a good sign. And you might want to look into milk thistle. Milk thistle is an herbal product that you can get. I'm not sure if Youngevity sells it, but...
I'm taking that tea. I'm taking that tea right now with dandelion, and I noticed that it makes me go to the bathroom. Very gentle, like
yeah, the dandelion will make you pee, and it'll help clean out your kidneys a little bit. I'd say milk thistle extract. I'm not a fan of teas. Okay, teas are very, very, very light. They're not that useful for problems like this. I'd say you want to get onto yeah, it's a tease. It's not something that efficient. Anytime somebody
I try to get my doctor to get my I try to get my doctor to do a liver test because when I eat fats, I notice different things, weird things with my digestive system, and she told me no, that I was fine, I didn't need it, and I went back again and told her I'm just a little worried about. And you know, they just keep blowing me off. Like I've been seeing a load of doctors in 5 months, and
well, you're telling me
my baby. Yeah.
You're telling me your eyes are yellow. You're telling me that you're having digestive issues with fats. I mean, those all spell liver problems. You know, you're having detoxing issues. You've had fecal matter built up for who knows how long. You're definitely, you know, if you're having 10 signs of liver problems, then you don't really need the test. The test is just going to tell you what you already know, and it's going to waste money. Your doctor's still an idiot, though, but that's just because he's a medical doctor. I just had to put that out there. Sorry, they're all idiots.
Well, they haven't helped out so far. I mean, you know, there's other things too that great for your liver. Beet juice, like if you can juice a beet and get about an ounce out of it at a time, and you want to do that, you know, you want to consume it at least within 20 minutes after you've juiced it, so it doesn't have a chance to oxidize. Your liver loves selenium. Okay, selenium is great for your liver. So Youngevity's Ultimate Selenium.
I have your selenium.
You've got that. Good. So make sure you're taking it. And just keep in touch with the show, and we'll see what we can do for you. I hear the music. That means we're at the end of this segment. We're going to let you go, Amanda, and we have a very short segment and only one left. We're going to try and get to Sadie after we talk to Liza. Liza, is your phone connection better now? Hello, Liza.
Yes.
Ah, there you are.
Yes. I have a sore throat that a chronic that is never gone. I treat it with antibiotics and it's not going anywhere.
So you took antibiotics for how long?
For 7 days.
7 days. It didn't go away. Okay, so what you want to do is promote the healing of your throat, and I would start with your digestive tract, okay? So listen, you want to stimulate your immune system to fight off whatever it is that's going on in there, and if it's not viral, It could be that you have a little tear or something from something that you ate. Who knows, right? So what you want to do, have you been using longevity products, Liza?
Yes.
Okay, so get yourself some root beer belly. All right, root beer belly to promote and support your digestive tract, okay, which is going to do a lot for your immune system. Also, I would, if I was in your shoes, I would be taking the Z Radical, okay? Z Radical.
Okay. How
much
is it?
Yeah, I would just get as many bottles as you can afford and just keep doing it. And the body will heal itself. Mike, what do you got to say?
I would say if you still have a sore throat, you said you took antibiotics?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe you might want to look into zinc citrate or zinc anything, zinc gluconate. If you just go to any pharmacy, they'll have zinc lozenges. Basically, it's in the natural food section.
Longevity has a zinc lozenge too. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So try to get approximately 60 milligrams of zinc in your body through the lozenges. You want to suck on those, and if it's still bacterial or viral, then zinc will go a long way to basically destroy the throat infection. And also, you can look into oil of oregano if you have no cuts. Okay, so you might want to make sure that you have no cut in your throat. And then you can take oil of oregano, 1 or 2 drops under your tongue, and leave it for a minute. And also, you can look into something called echinacea and golden seal. Okay, echinacea is an herbal remedy. You want to get it in liquid form. Don't buy the pills. You want to get echinacea liquid. And try to get something that's flavored. If you even in the same pharmacy, if you go to get the zinc or longevity zinc or whatever you want to do, the sooner you get it, the better. But the echinacea will also help to boost your immune system as well as the Z Radical and the probiotics. So that's the route that I would take. I would take the vitamins and supplements plus some zinc and echinacea and oil of oregano.
Be careful with the oil of oregano, though. I mean, if you've got a sore throat and you get that in your throat and it hasn't absorbed fully, that might cause you some discomfort. I mean, I've heard of people getting a really sore throat from swallowing oil of oregano. So, I mean, you only want to use a drop and you want to leave it under your tongue at least for a minute so that it absorbs into the bloodstream. But, I mean, this is all assuming that it's an infection. It might be a tear, Mike. That's the other thing. So you want to do everything you can to promote the healing of the tissue. So, lots of protein, lots of stay away from sugar because if it is an infection, any sugar that you eat is going to feed that infection. Okay?
Yeah, no fruit at all.
All right, Liza, try out those suggestions. I hear the music. That means our show is over. Sadie, try calling back at a later date. I'm sorry we couldn't get to you. Mike, thanks for helping me out on the show today. I think you actually talked more than I did, but that's fine because I like doing nothing. Mike and Mike filling in for Dr. Glidden. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back on Monday. We've got some great guests lined up.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Slingbow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of Slingbow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com. Water is the single most important thing your body needs, so you want to be sure it's the best for you and your family. Since 2005, thousands have depended on Berkey purified water. The Berkey Guy provides the lowest priced filtration systems in every size. For incredibly delicious water now and in an emergency, get to goberkey.com or call 877-886-3653. 877-886-3653. goberkey.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, the Mineral Doctor. You've heard me talk about 90 for Life for years. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 fatty acids. You may not know this, that I've actually designed Arthrodex for animals. That's right. Your pets need 90 for Life, too. Get this essential pet product by calling 877-279-9422. That's 877-279-9422. Again, 877-279-9422.
Ted Anderson telling you about Jordan Rubin's Beyond Organic Green-Fed Raw Cheddar Artesian Cheese featuring whole milk created through ancient dairy breeding, unpasteurized, untreated whole milk on the same farm the cows graze, containing natural sources of omega-3s, CLA protein, calcium, probiotics, and enzymes. I have never tasted cheese this good, and you need to try it. Contact your Longevity distributor or call 877-878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com.
As if chlorine in our water weren't bad enough, now they're adding ammonia?
It's true. Some municipalities are now adding ammonia plus chlorine to your water supply. It's a disinfectant called chloramine. But with a trusted Big Berkey water filter, you can keep chloramine out of your water. New NSF EPA certified lab tests show EPA Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market, the gold standard in water purification. And our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business, so make sure that they create a positive impression with Reputation Defender, a service from Reputation.com. What the internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with Reputation Defender. Call 800-831-0771 now. That's 800-831-0771 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with Reputation Defender. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-831-0771 to learn more. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
It's about time something new came along for better selling and buying online, and I found it. It's BuySellMakeOffer.com, a brand new company that's the newest and best way to sell products online. You can even use Skype or video to sell your car, home, any product. You get 30 days free, packages starting from only $7.95, and BuySellMakeOffer.com never charges item fees ever. Just go sign up, then load your stuff to sell. I love this site, BuySellMakeOffer.com. Got it? BuySellMakeOffer.com. Better selling, better buying.
Are you sneezing, coughing, and aching? Do you have a sore throat, a fever, or the sniffles? There's no reason to be sick this cold and flu season with immune system support from Supernatural Silver. Supernatural Silver can give your body the help it needs to fight off harmful pathogens without hurting beneficial gut flora and without leaving behind resistant bacteria. Antibiotics can damage good microflora and often leave behind bacteria, which can cause problems later on. If you're sick of being sick, try Supernatural Silver. Supernatural Silver, the #1 choice of thousands for a safe and effective way to protect against the many diseases and illnesses that we are facing today. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, read our customer reviews, and see the life-changing results that people are having. That's supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. Use the promo code PROTECTED for 20% off your entire order. And like us on Facebook, Supernatural Silver.
No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
Why be held hostage by your wireless carrier for 2 years? What if you had no contract, no activation fees, no hidden costs, tracking, tracing, harvesting customer data, or draconian gimmicks, all on the nation's best 4G LTE network? Introducing Pix Wireless. Bring your phone and other qualifying devices to Pix and choose a plan starting at only $14 a month. Get connected now. Call or click 1-866-267-2056 or PixWireless.com. Spelled P-I-X, wireless.com. Pick Pix and get connected today.
So you've got to take a state construction license exam or certification. Can't decide on what books or what chapters to study? Discover right now how you can eliminate unnecessary books and wasted study time. At contractorexam.com, our study materials zero in on state-required test topics in an effective, multiple-choice format. So whether you're a plumber, electrician, general contractor, or other construction-related trade, contractorexam.com will help get you prepared. Visit us at www.contractorexam.com today.
Is negative content or comments on the web affecting your personal or professional reputation? Unfavorable comments, embarrassing pictures, videos, legal documents, and negative articles can ruin your personal life, your career, or your business. It happens a lot, and it's just not fair. But what can you do? Reputation Defender from Reputation.com can help you protect your good name. Get a free consultation now at 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Call right now for a free expert reputation analysis. It's easy to squash the unfair attacks with our patented system, and the analysis is absolutely free. Make the best things about you jump out in searches. Protect your personal and professional reputation, your business, and your income. Get your free reputation analysis from Reputation Defender right now. Call 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Are you worried about your mom or dad living alone in their house? Hi, I'm Joan London. Listen, I know how difficult it is to find senior care for someone you love. That's why I recommend a free service called A Place for Mom. They are the nation's largest senior living referral service. Call A Place for Mom today.
To receive free information on senior living communities in your area, call A Place for Mom at 1-800-704-6182.
A Place for Mom offers free one-on-one advice from local advisors and a personalized list of senior living communities you can visit. If you have questions about senior care for your mom or dad, there's a place for answers, A Place for Mom.
Call A Place for Mom in the next 10 minutes to get your free ebook on financing senior care as well as free information on senior living communities in your area. Call 1-800-704-6182. That's 1-800-704-6182.
My dad was 59 when he collapsed from a heart attack late last year. Just this past August was when we spread his ashes on the St. Croix River. I loved my dad, but boy was he stubborn. He hadn't been to the doctor in over 25 years. His excuse? He simply couldn't afford it. He wasn't a rich man by any means. At less than $107 per month, LibertyOnCall.org would have been the perfect alternative for my father. Don't wait. Go to LibertyOnCall.org right now, for not just your sake, but for the sake of your loved ones. Again, that's LibertyOnCall.org.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.